what's up, y'all? It's your boy, SimplyFoodByTy, and today, honey, we are doing an old Wendys Mukbang. Now, I got me a crispy chicken Asiago ranch sandwich. I got me a, what's it called? Now, where in the hell is the name of the damn, what's the name of the little bacon sandwich? A junior bacon cheeseburger. You know, that's a damn shame. A fry, and I also got me old strawberry lemonade. So let's jump into the video, honey.
Do I have your attention? 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 Do I have your attention?
Is you taking notes?
All right, y'all, we back. All right, let's just pray over this whole bag, okay? Lord, I would like to thank you once again for waking me up yet another day. Thank you, Jesus. Lord, I would just like to say I am so grateful for all of the blessings that you have brought upon my life. Lord, I would also just like to say thank you for inviting all of these new people into my life, not only as subscribers, but as friends, as family. I would also like to ask that you bless this food, let it be nourishment to my soul, body, and mind. In your name I pray, we all pray. Amen. Okay, let's eat. Y'all, I hope everybody had a fabulous New Year's Eve. I hope you all were nice and safe. I hope ain't none of y'all got arrested. So like I said, I got me old junior bacon. I know y'all probably sick of me doing these car mooks. As you guys probably can tell, I'm doing this from my phone. That's why the quality looks probably atrocious. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm on the go. I don't know. This sandwich looks poorly. The sandwich looks sickly. Honestly, and this is the one thing that I can't stand. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. For the life of me, I really don't understand why you could be in a parking lot. You could be in a parking lot, okay? With 15,000 open spaces next to you. And for some reason, the people just love parking right on top of your car. I mean, baby, it could be about 50,000 spaces to the left and to the right of you open, and the people want to park on top of your car. I'll never understand it. So this is the Asiago chicken sandwich. It don't look like it used to from back in the day, but I don't know, honey. We're going to trace that. All right. Yep. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Wendy's is going downhill. Their chicken sandwiches to me used to be so bomb. But you can tell they've changed the quality of their chicken. Who remembers when Wendy's used to sell fried chicken? Who remembers that? Did I ever tell y'all that Wendy's was my very first job? Yep, it sure was. It was my very first job. Ooh, I got a story time for y'all. As soon as I'm done eating, I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience working at Wendy's and why I quit and what happened to the company after I quit. That's crazy. Wendy's actually used to be my place to go for a chicken sandwich. I don't know, not no more. What's your favorite place? Where your favorite place at to go for a chicken sandwich? Because I guess I'm looking for a new one. I can't do KFC. We done had too many run-ins with them on this channel, honey. Honestly, I think I'm done eating this. That sandwich is not good. I tell you one thing. This strawberry lemonade, though, is still bomb. I tell you that much. Whew. I know it must have been y'all that I was just talking to about the fact that I don't know how to take a sip. Y'all, it's kind of dark. Can y'all see me better? Oh, that's so much better. Oh, I feel terrible. I should have been turned this light on. Oh, my bad. My bad. This is gonna turn off anyway because hopefully I don't kill my damn battery. I gotta turn this off. I'm sorry, y'all. Because my battery is not fitting to die phone with y'all. Y'all can still see me. Damn, what was I about to say? I done forgot. This the old junior bacon, you know. They put so much lettuce. I really can't remember what I was gonna say, which is so sad. What y'all do for New Year's Eve? Who got into trouble? I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, oh my God, I'm gonna say two things because honestly, y'all, I don't know what the hell is going on with my brain. Because I think I also started another statement, and I don't know, did I already talk to y'all about me not being able to sip? I can only gulp. I don't know. I feel like I just got so much shit going on that I don't know what I've said out loud or what I just said in my head. So I'm just gonna say both of them. I don't really know, y'all, why I can't just take a sip of a drink. I gotta gulp the whole damn thing down like 2 sips. I don't know why I do it. But the other thing I was gonna say was, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that I think I like smaller meat sandwiches. Like back in the day, I always wanted like a double cheese. Now I was never like a triple type person. That wasn't my thing. I'm not as much of a meat eater, in the sense of like burgers. Burgers wasn't my first choice. Like I would always choose a chicken sandwich somewhere over a burger. That was just like a matter of habit. I don't know. But like every now and then when I would get a burger, I would get like a double cheeseburger or like, you know, like a Baconator or something like that. And now, I don't know, y'all. I don't like the taste of it when it's like too much of the meat. You know, it's so weird. Wendy's fries be going through stages. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they be mad salty. And then sometimes they're not salty enough. He better not hit my damn car with that door either. Uh-huh. But let me start the story time. So, when I was, I don't know, 13, 14 years old, it was made very clear to me that if I wanted something, my ass was going to have to get a job and pay for it my damn self. I didn't grow up poor or nothing like that. But I don't know why. For some reason, when it came to me wanting something, it was always a problem for somebody to buy it for me. And I wasn't one of those. Why do I feel like somebody's talking outside of my window? Oh, it's a speaker. Oh, I see. Let me take a sip. My God. Oh my God, that is delicious. But anyway, I wasn't one of those kids where I wanted like expensive stuff. Like that wasn't my thing. Like I wasn't into like games and stuff, so I wasn't asking for like PlayStations and games and like all of that type of stuff. Like that was not my zhuzh. I didn't care about none of that shit. My little brother played all of that type of stuff. So like the stuff that I would ask for would be something like, I don't know, like I would ask for like a money card to put on like my phone. Cause you know, back when I'm only 30, but like back when I was a kid, most people was working with prepaid phones back in the day. Or where you had a phone plan where minutes on your phone meant a real big deal. Like, don't run out my damn minutes. I used to have a Razor. I had the Boost Mobile with the walkie-talkie thing. Child, I had it all. So I would ask for stuff like that. Like, I was not the one asking for, or like I wanted clothes. I wanted like new shoes or like clothes or something like that. But for some reason, it was always like a problem. Like when I asked for something. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go get my own job. And I'm going to go make my own money so that I can buy whatever the hell I want with my own money. And so that's what I did. So here I go to Wendys. And I'm working there. I think I worked there for maybe it was about 6 months. Might have been longer, might have been less. I can't remember. It was so damn long ago. But I just know that I was definitely in the 9th grade. I was definitely in the 9th grade. I was definitely working at an age where I technically don't think I should have been. Because I'm pretty sure, because there was like this work paper thing that you had to get filled out by your parents in order to work at such a young age. And like, I don't remember them filling it out, but I vividly remember me being too young to do it. Because I was working, y'all, sometimes 8-hour shifts while I was in the 9th grade. Do you know how hard that is for a child who's just gotten out of middle school, transitioning to high school for the very first time, trying to work 8 hours while getting an education on the first time level of like high school? I shouldn't have been doing it. Let's just put it that way. I shouldn't have been doing it. But yes, I was working like 8 hours, like 3 or 4 times a week. So I be working. And like one day, because I'm a hard worker, like no matter what people say about me, I've had 50,000, 11 million jobs. Because if I didn't like you, or if I didn't like the company, or if my bosses were working on my nerves, instead of me cussing folk out, I would quit. But I tell you one thing, I would always get a job somewhere else. So I might have had a problem with quitting jobs back in the day. But I tell you one thing, I always had a job, okay? That's the key here. So one day I show up to work, and I don't know why I was late. Something happened with my transportation to getting to work, and they knew something must have been wrong, because ever since I was young, I am very, very, very anal about being on time. There is no quicker way to ruin my mood or to have me catch a quick attitude. If you are the person picking me up, and I tell you that we're supposed to be somewhere by a certain time, and then you just show up whenever you want to show up, that is the quickest way for me to have a fierce attitude and not want to go. Or if I tell you I'm coming to pick you up by a certain time and you're not ready and you've now caused me to be late, we got a problem. I don't like to be late. I'm the person that is always like an hour and a half early. I don't know why. I've just always been that way. But for some reason this day, I was like 5 minutes late. And for me, 5 minutes was like an hour. I was so ashamed and I felt so terrible. And they weren't busy when I walked into the restaurant. So I was like, okay, good. You know, at least they're not busy, whatever. I get in there. And as soon as I walked in the door, I smelled something off. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it because I had never smelled anything like it before. So I go in further. I walk behind the counter, and as I get behind the counter, the smell got stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, mind you, when I was working there, you guys, I graduated high school in 2008. So this was like 2004, like 2003, 2004. Well, back at that time, Wendys used to still sell fried chicken. If you've never heard of it, or maybe if yours didn't do it, the Wendys where I'm from, they actually used to sell fried chicken, biscuits, the whole shebang. And Wendys fried chicken and their biscuits used to be bomb, okay? Like, they used to have some bomb chicken. When that shit came right out of the grease, it used to be everything. So, I get behind the counter and I was like, okay, something ain't right. My boss comes around the corner. He was like, you are late. And blah, blah. I mean, he just started popping off. So I was like, look, I am really, really sorry that I'm late. You know good and well that I don't believe in being late. I'm always here mad early. I'm always staying extra time to help y'all out. So please excuse me this one time that I'm 5 minutes late on this very, very non-busy day. So he was like, well, just, he was so disgusted with me. Child, I don't know what the hell. I mean, he must have had a bad day. So he was like, just go in the back cooler and just go mop the floors. I was like, you know what? I don't care. Fine, sure, whatever. As I start walking to the back cooler, the smell is getting stronger and stronger. And I'm thinking, did somebody throw up and not clean it up? Like, it smelled like vomit, okay? I tell y'all, no lie. I opened up the cooler, and it was like somebody had slapped the living hell out of me. The smell was so pungent, it punched me in my trachea, okay? The smell was so strong, okay? I lost my appetite for a solid 10 seconds. The smell was so strong. It smelled like somebody that hadn't washed behind the back of their ears for about 6 years. I said, what the hell is this? What is that smell? Bitch, I walked in the cooler, turned to my left, lift up the box. The entire box of raw chicken was completely spoiled. The chicken was lime green and it looked like a fuchsia. It looked like purple. It was like lime green and purple. The damn chicken was so spoiled, it looked like the chicken was in there doing the percolator. Okay? If you don't know what that is, look it up. The chicken was almost in there, twitching. I said, what is... I said, oh, So I immediately called my manager, and I was like, such and such and such. Can you come here? So I told him, I was like, you don't smell that? And he was like, yeah, why? What is it? I'm looking to my left and to my right like, something must not be right. How in the hell can you not smell that this damn chicken is gone off? Mind you, I'm only 13 or 14 years old. This man has got to be in his 30s or 40s. So, of course, he not paying nothing I got to say any attention. He don't care about what I got to say. This is one of them type, like, I grew up in one of them type of counties where the adults like to pull that dumb shit. Oh, you a child, stay in a child's place. No, to hell with that. I'm not about to sit back here and watch you poison everybody in Calvert County. So I said, we need to throw this out. But I didn't just immediately throw it out because I knew about inventory and all those type of things. I was learning about all this stuff. So I was like, well, let him know before I throw it away so that at least he can write it off and let whoever needs to know that someone has sent him a bad pack of chicken. He said, you better not throw that chicken away. I said, huh? Don't throw it away. Well, what are we going to do with it? He said, take that chicken in the kitchen and go rinse it off. I said, y'all, if y'all could have seen the look on my face when that man told me to take that stale-ass chicken and rinse it off, I almost threw up in my mouth. And then I thought to myself, if he's willing to do this while I'm standing here, that I know for a fact he has been doing this while nobody else is looking. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm absolutely not doing that. He was like, oh, no, you're going to go rinse that chicken off. I said, oh, I'm going to? I said, okay, what I'm going to do is get my damn coat, call my mother, and tell her to pick my ass up because I quit. I stormed out, child. So I left my wallet or something. Ain't that a damn shame? Now here I am trying to make a grand exit, and my dumb ass left my damn wallet, so I had to come back on the scene, child. But it was only like a few minutes. So I walk outside. My mother finally pulled up, asking me, what the hell what is going on? Blah, 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 blah. And I tell her. And I realized I didn't have my wallet, so I walked back in. Y'all, I walked back in, and sure enough, that man was in there rinsing off that chicken, put the chicken in the flour, and was getting ready to cook that shit. I thought to myself, this man is going to kill somebody. No lie. Within 4 days, you guys, 4 days of me quitting, there was an article written up in the county paper about how, I think it was like 6 people had got really, really bad food poisoning, and they all said they had came from the Wendys. Well, here I am thinking to myself, well, I know exactly what happened. So I went and called the health department, and of course they were giving me a bunch of problems because I was a young kid and they thought I was lying, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I got proof. Here's a paper that's letting you know that these amount of people have just went to that restaurant within about 48 hours, 2 to 3 days, and they have all gotten sick. And the reason why is because such and such did such and such. Well, child, I didn't realize that the conversation I had was a spiraling effect. I say within about a month, maybe 2 months after I quit, Wendy's had completely stopped selling fried chicken. Supposedly, child, Wendy's all over the globe, wherever Wendy's was that was selling fried chicken, they were getting everybody sick. And it wasn't the first time that people were getting food poisoning from Wendy's, and they could never pinpoint what it was. And they came to find out it was from the people where they was getting their damn chicken from. Now, ain't that some shit? Child, and that's my story time. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the one that caused Wendy's to not have no more fried chicken, but I tell you one damn thing. I definitely kicked it off over here on the East Coast because I could not believe that that man was just willing to serve people Now, y'all, I'm telling you, the smell was so pungent, and now I'm realizing why the restaurant wasn't busy when I got there. Because when I was working, this is around the time when people actually enjoyed getting out of their car and not being lazy, and people would eat inside of the Wendys. People would eat at all of the tables. So, and when I walked in, I was like, this is weird. Why is nobody in here eating? Because it was never like that. And I realized because nobody wanted to smell that shit. They could all smell it and everybody else was ignoring it. But yeah, so that was my experience working at Wendys. And for the longest time, I did not eat there again. I really didn't. I still to this day tell people, do not, and I repeat, do not, because I guarantee you they probably still make it the same way. Do not eat the chili at Wendys. I'm going to tell you really, really quick how they make it, then I'm going to get the hell up out of here. At Wendys, the way they make their chili is, you know how their patties come as squares? Well, sometimes the squares are a little bit wonky, so they trim them so that they look perfectly. Well, at the end of every single grill, there's this little bracket that's about this wide that goes all the way across the bottom. That's where they catch all of the excess grease. That's where they catch all of the burnt pieces of meat and all that type of stuff. Well, you scrape all of that stuff from the left all the way over to the right, and on the right, there's a little opening, and everything goes down in there. Under is a giant bucket that catches all the grease, all of the older pieces of meat, all of the burnt pieces of meat. At the end of the night, they drain that damn grease from that meat that's been sitting in that damn nasty ass bucket all day. And that is the meat that goes inside of their chili. Now, you tell me that ain't some nasty shit. I got to get the hell up out of here. I thank y'all for watching. Stay cute and take care. Bye.
Simply Food by TY.